Hey everyone, and welcome to another video. Today, we are focusing our attention on a specific utility used within the cybersecurity community, particularly by ethical hackers and security researchers operating within Kali Linux. We are going to explore the Dark-Phish tool. Before we dive into the mechanics and features of this software, it is absolutely critical to establish the strict boundaries in which we are discussing it today. We are looking at this strictly from an ethical, educational, and defensive standpoint. In this video, we will only be showcasing a high-level overview of the tool and its capabilities. There will be no practical demonstrations, no step-by-step malicious tutorials, and no real-world examples of exploitation. Understanding how these offensive tools operate conceptually is the very first step in defending against them. Dark-Phish is a specialized phishing tool created fundamentally for educational and security testing purposes. In the modern digital landscape, human error remains one of the most significant and persistent vulnerabilities an organization can face. Technical defenses like advanced firewalls and complex intrusion detection mechanisms are absolutely essential. However, if an attacker can simply trick a user into handing over their username and password, all of those technical barriers are easily bypassed. This is exactly where tools like Dark-Phish come into play for security professionals. It provides authorized users with the capability to simulate sophisticated phishing attacks within a controlled, safe, and fully authorized environment. By executing these simulated campaigns, security teams can enable a thorough assessment of an organization's system vulnerabilities and the baseline level of user awareness. When a company authorizes a simulated phishing engagement, they utilize frameworks like this to send safe, simulated malicious emails to their own employees. If an employee clicks a link or enters data, the organization's network does not actually get compromised. Instead, that specific action is recorded as an invaluable training opportunity. This proactive approach helps organizations accurately measure their security posture, assess their risk level, and tailor their security awareness training programs to address real-world threats. Kali Linux, the operating system where this tool is most commonly deployed, is a widely used Debian-based Linux distribution aimed specifically at advanced penetration testing and security auditing. It is important to understand that Kali Linux is designed specifically with security professionals in mind. The environment is purposefully stripped of unnecessary services to ensure that the tools run effectively and securely. When an ethical hacker decides to utilize a tool such as Dark-Phish, they are doing so within an operating system that is already tailored to monitor network traffic, analyze payloads, and document findings meticulously. This level of integration is why tools like this are predominantly showcased and utilized within the Kali Linux architecture, rather than standard desktop operating systems. Using Dark-Phish within this specialized ecosystem allows security analysts to seamlessly integrate their phishing simulations into broader, much more comprehensive security assessments and red team operations. Now, let us discuss how a security professional goes about getting this tool onto their Kali Linux system for testing. The installation process is relatively straightforward for those familiar with Linux command line environments. Typically, the authorized user begins by opening their terminal window and cloning the Dark-Phish repository directly from a source like GitHub, utilizing the standard git clone command. Once downloaded to the local machine, the user navigates into the newly created Dark-Phish directory. From there, it involves modifying file permissions to ensure the installation scripts are executable by the system. The user then executes the provided setup script. This script acts as an automated assistant, quickly handling the installation of necessary system dependencies and configuring the environment, ensuring all required Python libraries are present for smooth operation. With the tool fully installed and the environment prepared, we can examine the core features that make it so effective for these simulated security engagements. Dark-Phish is packed with a variety of capabilities designed to test different aspects of an organization's defensive posture. First, it offers multiple tunneling options. This crucial feature allows the assessor to choose from various methods for flexible phishing simulation, making the simulated fake pages accessible securely and tailored to the specific network environment of the test. It also includes an auto-saved credentials function, meaning that during a live simulation, any victim credentials that are entered are stored automatically for the assessor to review later. For handling this data, a credential management feature allows the security professional to easily access and manage these saved credentials securely during the audit. When it comes to building the actual visual simulation, the tool offers several different avenues. There is the Clone Existing Website feature, which essentially copies a target website's exact login page for the phishing simulations. This creates a realistic clone, capturing credentials when users attempt to log in. If a custom approach is required, the Create Phishing Pages feature provides an HTML editor to build phishing pages from scratch, offering full control over the design and functionality. Alternatively, the Custom Phishing Templates feature provides a pre-built HTML template that can be easily modified to create personalized phishing pages. Another incredibly powerful feature built into the tool is URL obfuscation. Dark-Phish actively conceals the underlying phishing URLs, modifying them to make them appear trustworthy and significantly less suspicious to the untrained eye. This mimics a common tactic utilized by real-world threat actors. Finally, perhaps one of the most advanced capabilities in today's security landscape is the OTP Capture Technique. This is designed to efficiently collect one-time passwords for improved assessment capabilities, targeting accounts protected by multi-factor authentication. Let us carefully break down exactly how this OTP capture technique works conceptually. It's a fascinating 5-step process that highlights precisely why extreme vigilance is so crucial. Step 1. When a victim is successfully tricked into entering their primary credentials on the simulated phishing page, the attacker immediately receives this information. Step 2. The attacker, operating very quickly and using those freshly captured victim credentials, logs into the legitimate target website in real time. Step 3. The genuine website, recognizing a valid login attempt, sends an actual one-time password to the victim's device, exactly as it normally would. Step 4. The victim, who is already engaged in interacting with the phishing page and genuinely believing it is the legitimate site, is prompted by the fake page to enter that same OTP. They receive the real text message or email, and they naively enter that valid code on the fake page. Step 5. The attacker intercepts this newly entered OTP, immediately gaining full access to the victim's credentials and successfully logging into the real account before the victim even realizes what has happened. Finally, to make these simulated pages accessible to the targets, Darkfish supports several available tunnels. Security testers can utilize localhost for safe, isolated local network testing. For authorized remote engagements, they can leverage external tunnels like ngrok, Cloudflared, Local Expose, Servio, and Local Tunnel to securely expose their local testing server to the wider internet. Understanding these mechanisms is essential for any modern security professional. Thank you for watching, and remember to always stay secure.